Once you have the hair completely dry, you want to take all of the rollers out and using your regulation brush, begin brushing. You want to make sure that you brush clear to the scalp to get rid of all of the roller marks. Shouldn't have any place that has not been thoroughly brushed from scalp to end. Okay, whenever you get that, then we're going to start teasing. And you want to take the hair and back comb it just to get some base tease into it. We work at the front, work our way back. You want to take sections from both two different rollers and tease it together. This is what's going to get rid of your splits. Again, taking the rollers together, the hair from each roller, and teasing that together so it doesn't separate or split. Do the top, then do both sides, then work to the back. You want to have a good base tease in. Will help support the hairstyle. Makes the hair look fuller. Once you have the entire head teased, you can take and give it just a light coat of spray. And then you're going to start your smoothing. We're going to start in the back, starting at the bottom. And I'm basically going to hide my surface tease and smooth it out into the style. This is where I get to control how I want the hair to go. And then you just slowly work your way up and soften it into a little bit softer hairstyle. And you still have that tease underneath. You want to just give it some type of a form and shape. Clients that get a weekly roller set would get their hair done, and this style would be sprayed well enough that it would stay in for the entire week. When the client would return the following week, it would be brushed out, shampooed, and do the whole process over again. So they're going to be sleeping on it and wearing it for a week and not having to do anything to it in between. And again, you're going to work, give it a little bit of a flip depending on what they want. Smooth out your surface tease. We're working from the bottom to the crown, and then we're going to do the sides. And again, we're going to work from the bottom up. Depending on how your client wears her hair would determine how I would set the rollers in. We did the basic set. If she wore a bang, I might want to set one forward. If she wore the sides back and up, I might want to set my rollers that direction. One side, we're going to go to the other side. Normally you would have your client facing the mirror. That way you'd be able to utilize the mirror to help to balance it, to make sure that you have both sides even. You don't have one side fuller than the other. Get your sides finished, and then do the very top last. Again, you want to hide that surface tease so it doesn't look like it's all matted up. Around. To my very front last. Again, you want to kind of use your hands to kind of pat and place it to make sure that it's even. You can use the tail comb or the pick end of it if you need to lift it up. We have that tease underneath it, so it should be catching underneath there if I have enough tease. You know. You may need to tease it back a little bit as you go to get the control that you want, to get it to go where you want it to go. They wear a little curl down in the front, in the corners. This style was very popular in the 60s. Most of the clients that get the roller sets now are usually your older ladies that are probably a little more mature ladies in their 80s that wear this type of a style. It is a type of a technique that we still do use, the wet set, maybe for proms, for formal styles, the teasing. You know, you always need to know that concept with hairstyling, maybe not this particular form, but the technique. But you want to make sure that your sides are balanced, your perimeter is even. We don't have any little holes or dips in the hairstyle. You have a nice overall silhouette shape of the hair. And then you would spray it again. And that would make a nice durable hairstyle she'd be able to wear all week long with no maintenance whatsoever.